Today our guest is Marty Williams, and Marty Williams is the Executive Director of the Downtown Business Association. Did I get that right?
Downtown Guelph Business Association.
Oh yes, Downtown Guelph Business
That's an
Association.
important distinction.
It is,
Yeah.
it is.
I don't work for every downtown.
Okay,
Just
no,
Downtown
just Guelph. Okay, great. So most people don't even know that the Downtown Guelph Business Association exists. So perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Sure. I mean, it's really not important that people know that we exist. We're like a public relations firm, and our client is Downtown Guelph. It's important that they know Downtown Guelph exists. It's a great place to go, to shop, to dine, to have fun, and that's our job. So it's important to our membership. So let me tell you a bit about who we are.
Okay.
We're a business improvement area. There are 300 such organizations across Ontario, 82 in Toronto, 20 in Ottawa, 13 in Hamilton, but we're the only one in Guelph.
Okay.
So a business improvement area is constituted through the Municipal Act, incorporated through the Municipal Act through the City of Guelph. And every BIA has the same mandate. To attract people to the area, to beautify, which is spending private money on in the public realm. So we're the bike rack and benches and flowers and banners and Christmas lights people.
Okay.
So we strive to improve the look and feel of the area. We attract people to the area through events and activities, fairs and parades. We do the Santa Claus Parade, Art in the Street. We sponsor all kinds of festivals like Hillside Inside and Gain and Kazoo and Holy Smokes. All kinds of music festivals and comedy festivals. So we bring those people in. And the third tenet of every BIA is to advocate on behalf of the membership for better business conditions. The membership consists of the business and property owners in a defined geographic area who pay an additional levy on their property taxes to fund our activities.
Okay.
So that's who we report to.
Right.
That's who I care that sees us doing a good job. I hope we're doing a good job to do those three things, to bring people in through events and activities, to beautify so it looks nice when they get there, and to advocate on behalf of our membership, usually to the city, but sometimes to the province or even the federal government for help in some of the roadblocks we run into.
Okay. So why is having a strong downtown important to Guelph? Because that's really your mandate, is to keep the downtown strong.
It's the core, it's the heart, it's the thing that distinguishes us. Even when the city is out recruiting businesses, industrial businesses or other big players to come to Guelph, part of what they want to see is there's some authenticity. Is it a good quality of life for the people that they're going to bring here? And that includes schools and parks, but it also includes culture and art and music and all those other things that we're really strong in. It's also a historic sense of place. If you ever see a brochure about anything that is Guelph is doing, including real estate agents who routinely use shots from downtown of the Basilica, the covered bridge, or a street shot on McDonnell Street or something, because everybody knows that's the unique thing. That's the unique place. What makes Guelph different than anything else? Now, I'm not going to say a bad thing about malls and big box stores and other kinds of things, but we have to admit that they're pretty generic. That is, you could be anywhere. If you were at the corner of Stone and Edinburgh and you looked around and you saw what the offerings were there, they're the offerings that you can find in Kitchener, Waterloo, Toronto, Hamilton, Burlington, Kingston. You can find those things anywhere. But if you're standing in St. George's Square, you know there's only one place in the whole world that looks like that feels like that's got the kind of offerings in downtown Guelph. Many of them are the only place in the world that you can go and get that particular thing, go to that particular restaurant, like Bon Gusto, for instance. There's only one Bon Gusto in the world.
Right.
There's a million pizzas.
Right.
There's a million, East Side Mario's.
Right.
And if you like East Side Mario's, that's fine. But this is a different kind of offering. This is a different kind of principle. It's unique, one of a kind, expert. Usually the people that are running the businesses own the business. They're not just employees, so they're really vested. And you can get a different kind of experience than you can get anywhere else.
Okay. So let's talk about our downtown then. And what would be, like, I know you can't play favorites, but what would be sort of some of the unique offerings you might recommend or talk about? Oh yeah, come downtown because
I can play favorites.
Okay.
I don't mind playing
All right.
favorites because we've got there are some. I mentioned Bon Gusto. Let's talk about the Bookshelf.
Yes.
The Bookshelf, an independent bookstore that's been around for more than 40 years. That also has a rep cinema. You're going to see films that you're not going to see in other places, in some of the larger megaplexes. And it's got a little cafe behind the cinema, attached to a nightclub called the E-Bar. And under the E-Bar is another restaurant called Majida, which means let's eat in Ojibwe. And it features Canadian cuisine. And it's got a really eclectic and interesting menu. Those things, those kind of combinations, all in one building, are what make downtown really cool. We've got this unique boutique hotel called the Western. There's only 16 rooms. Each one of them is a suite. Each one of them's got a sitting area, a bedroom, and a kitchen. And it was redeveloped quite recently, within the last 5 years. And they're just doing gangbusters because people want to stay downtown and they want to have a more authentic experience than being in an anonymous hotel room somewhere else. Let's talk about a space like 10C, which was redeveloped from an old furniture store, completely renovated, made accessible. And now, where there used to be one employee and some dusty furniture, now we've got hundreds of people coming through the doors every day. There's shared workspace, there's community space, there's a community kitchen in there. It's going gangbusters. So there's some really, really cool things in downtown. And that's not even talking about all the really great restaurants like on Carden Street, Bin 23, Atmosphere, 39 Carden, the great pubs like Baker Station and the Woolly. There's just a ton of things to see and do. Great shopping, great, especially strong in women's fashion, Coriander, Kennedy Park, Grey Rock Clothing, places like this that you'll find in Quebec Street and Upper Wyndham. And it's just go and discover, go and explore, because you're going to see things that you're not going to see anywhere else. Again, it's okay to like the mall, but if you're going to go to the mall, you're going to see the things that you're going to see in any mall anywhere. The same chains, the same national brands are going to be there. If you're looking for something different, something unique, something curated by the people that own the store and they're working there, Downtown Guelph is the place to be.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing all that great information about Downtown Guelph and taking.
Can you tell I'm enthusiastic?
Absolutely, absolutely, very enthusiastic. And our downtown is a great place to be, to shop, to eat. And to meet people.
It is.
All right. Thank you very much.
Cheers.